Hello everyone, welcome back to Postcard Colorizeyou. If you are a returning listener, thank you for coming back. If you are new here, a warm welcome to you. This is a space where I share life lessons drawn directly from my own real-life experiences. Just a quick note, I release new episodes every Wednesday and Friday evening, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out. Before we begin, a gentle invitation to visit my home at colorize.you.com. I offer a curated collection of t-shirts, hoodies, and motivational wall art, simple designs meant to bring strength and inspiration to your daily life. Now, find a comfortable spot. Let's begin today's story. Today's topic might be a bit hard to swallow for some of you. You might even disagree with me. But after years of observing life, weighing the pros and cons, this is one of the most important lessons I have learned. And at least for me, it remains true to this day. It is about the balance between internal value, your own strength, and external relationships, your network. Which one is more important? We grow up hearing sayings like, your network is your net worth, or it's not what you know, it's who you know. Our elders taught us that relationships are everything. If you have quality connections, doors will open, opportunities will flow, and success will be easy. We accept this as absolute truth. We rarely pause to ask, is this actually true? Before we answer, let's define our terms. Internal value is your substance. It is your professional competence, your financial capability, your character, and your skill set. It is what you bring to the table. Relationships are the people you know and the quality of those connections. I see so many people, especially young people, obsessed with networking. They spend hours attending events, handing out business cards, trying to befriend everyone. Society implicitly pressures us. If you don't have many friends, if you are an introvert who hates parties, you are seen as less likely to succeed. This places a heavy burden on those who prefer quiet work over loud socialization. But after a long journey, I realized a reality. Life is not pink. It is pragmatic. It is sometimes brutal. Most relationships are based on one simple thing: exchange of value. Note that I said most, not all. But let's analyze what value actually means in a relationship. When people connect with you, consciously or subconsciously, they are looking for one of four types of value. Let's break them down, starting from the lightest to the heaviest. And please remember, I am talking about the building phase of a relationship when we are acquaintances, not yet soulmates. The first value is simply participation. You know that guy? The one who is always enthusiastic. You text him and he says, "I'm there." He shows up to every party, every gathering. His value is his presence. He fills the room. He makes the group feel bigger and livelier. This is a valid form of value. People like him because he is reliable, fun, but this is just the entry level. The second value is joy or entertainment. When you join a group, do you make people laugh? Are you a good storyteller? Do you bring positive energy? If you observe closely, every group has that one friend who is the clown or the charm. People want them around because they make the atmosphere lighter. This is an emotional value. You are trading your humor for their attention and connection. The third value is reputation or fame. Imagine if you could say, "Oh, Taylor Swift is my close friend," or "I just had dinner with Elon Musk." Even if Taylor Swift gives you nothing, even if Elon Musk doesn't give you a dime, you still want to be around them. Why? Because their fame rubs off on you. It makes you look important. It elevates your social status. We often hear people dropping names at parties. I played golf with the senator, or I know the executive producer of that hit movie. They seek relationships with powerful people not necessarily for direct help, but for the glory of association. This is the value of brand association. The fourth and most pragmatic value is utility or benefit. This is when you can actually do something for the other person. It could be financial help, career advancement, or sharing exclusive knowledge. If you are a manager who can promote people, employees will flock to you. If you are a brilliant investor with insider tips, people will want to buy you dinner. We see people swarming around wealthy individuals hoping for a contract, a job, or an investment. This is the most direct form of exchange. I connect with you because you can help me. Now, I can hear some of you protesting. But wait, not all relationships are transactional. What about love? What about true friendship? You are right. There are relationships built purely on affection, loyalty, and soul connection. These are the people who stick with you when you are bankrupt, when you are sick, when you have zero value to offer. These relationships are precious. They are priceless. But let's be real. How many such people do you have? 1, 2, maybe 5 if you are incredibly lucky? In reality, these soul connections make up maybe 10% or 20% of your network. The other 80–90%, they are acquaintances. They operate on the principles of value exchange I just listed. I am not saying this to be cynical. I am saying this so you can prioritize correctly. Let me give you an extreme example to visualize this. Imagine Elon Musk. He has money, fame, power, and immense knowledge. When Elon walks into a room, he doesn't need to be funny. He doesn't need to be overly enthusiastic. He just needs to exist. And people will line up to be his friend. Building relationships is incredibly easy for him because his internal value is massive. Now, imagine the opposite. Imagine a guy who is unemployed, broke, and has no special skills. He joins a networking club, he pays his share of the dinner bill, he is nice. But to maintain his place in that group, he has to work very hard. He has to be the funniest, the most helpful, the most available. If he stops being funny, or if he runs out of money to pay for dinner, he will likely be forgotten. This is harsh, but it is the physics of social dynamics. So, back to the original question. Internal value or relationships? Which comes first? If you have to choose, choose internal value. Instead of spending 80% of your time networking, spend 80% of your time building yourself. Build your skills. Build your financial stability. Build your knowledge. When you have internal value, relationships will naturally follow. If you are a top-tier expert in your field, people will seek you out. You won't have to chase them. You might be difficult, you might be introverted, you might be socially awkward, but if you have something valuable that the world needs, the world will come to you. But if you have no value and you spend all your time chasing relationships, you are building a house on sand. It is exhausting, and it is fragile. There is a well-known saying, birds of a feather flock together. Or as another poetic proverb goes, clouds of the same level fly together. Raise your own level first. Lift yourself up to the altitude where the winds are strong. Then you will naturally meet others flying at that height. Don't hate the game. Don't be cynical about people using each other. Just understand the rules. Be a person of value. Be kind. Be useful. And the right people will stay. That brings us to the end of episode 6 of Postcard Colorizeyou. I would love to hear your thoughts on today's story. Also, if there is a specific topic or a struggle you would like me to cover in the next episode, please let me know in the comments below. As always, the algorithm favors engagement. So, a simple like on this video will help us reach more wandering souls out there who might need to hear this message. Thank you for listening. Wishing you a peaceful evening. Goodbye for now.